Matt. So he is the creator and host of one of iTunes' top 50 podcasts, The School of Greatness, and author of the New York Times bestseller by the same name. In 2013, he was recognized by the White House and President Obama as one of the top 100 entrepreneurs in the country under the age of 30. And this morning, he joins us live in studio. Welcome back, Mr. Lewis Howes.
Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you. You came in here last year when you had just released your book, School of Greatness.
I did.
You are now working on your second book.
Yep.
Will you tell us about that? You have a release date coming up next year, The Mask of Masculinity.
October 31st. Yeah, I've been looking more into the roles of masculine and feminine energy and how relationships have been moving in these recent years. There's been a lot of confusion in relationships. Men have dealt with a lot of confusion. So I've been researching, talking to a lot of psychiatrists, psychologists, and men and women about how we can communicate and interact better in relationships with all the confusion happening, all the divorce rates happening, all the struggle we're going through in relationships. How can we be better men in the world?
Do you find that so much of your work, I would imagine, because I've listened to your podcast, the last time you were here, I don't think I even knew what a podcast was.
Right.
I came home, my husband said, you interviewed Lewis Howes, I listen to his podcast all the time. So I started listening, we listen together actually a lot.
Awesome.
And it's so useful, I feel like every day you go to work doing the podcast, you get so much that, feeds into yourself as well, right? I mean, I would imagine your work is helping you as well as helping other people.
Absolutely. The reason I started the podcast was because I wanted information, I wanted to learn, I wanted to grow, and now I have access to some of the most brilliant minds in the world where I feel like I get to pinch myself every single day, connecting with these individuals and learning their secrets about how they got to where they are, what makes them so great, how they achieved the things they achieved, and I just feel very blessed.
And you share it with the rest of us, which is so cool too. You can see here some of the highlights of some of the big names that have been on Lewis's podcast. Lewis has more than 100,000 followers on both Facebook and Twitter, more than 200,000 on Instagram alone. And you consider yourself, you've described yourself as somewhat of an unlikely person to be in the position that you're in now, based on some learning difficulties you had in the past. Can you share with us a little bit about that as well?
Yeah, I grew up in special needs classes. I really couldn't read and write growing up, so I was always insecure about my intelligence. And what I realized is that I had different type of gifts. And any kids or parents listening or watching right now, if your kids maybe struggle in school, really cultivate the other gifts they have. I had a lot of compassion, I had a lot of empathy, I had a big heart, so I wanted to connect in different ways with people. And I used that gift to really interact with people one-on-one, to bring people in on the podcast and connect to their heart and have them open up.
You do it so well too. One of the things that you end on your podcast with is you have people tell their three truths, right? Basically, I'll surmise here, the gist is the three things that they would like people to most take away from lessons they've learned in life, right? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
In the years that you have done this, so I'm not going to ask you for the top three because that would be probably impossible for you to choose, but three of the things that stand out to you that are maybe applicable to you right now that you've learned from people you've interviewed.
One that I just had a guy on that was really stood out to me was you can't change the people around you, but you can change the people around you. So think about that for a second.
You can't change who they are, but how you...
You can't change people around you. You can't change the people around you, but you can change who you're hanging out with around you. So that's one. You can't change the people around you, but you can change. It's sneaky, but it's clever,
Lewis.
Right? A lot of people talk about leading with love. Only resolve things through love, not through anger or fear, or frustration. And my personal one is always follow your dreams because they matter.
Which you are doing quite well. One of the best ones I heard was when Tony Robbins came on and he talked about not having work-life balance, but having work-life integration.
Yes, absolutely.
And I got that from listening to the podcast.
And you're doing that with your kids here. They're at work right now.
They are. They're about 10 feet away. I don't know if we have a shot of them in the studio. They're being very quiet,
They are.
Lewis Howes, author of The School of Greatness. Always great to have you. I hope you'll make us part of your Thanksgiving tradition.
Absolutely.
Coming on.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Come back for more Good Day here in just a sec.